Not a moment of rest was allowed to Zeke and Arcia. Countless starving fangs and ferocious claws are drawing near. Blades, bullets, and ominous Chaos Legion were the only lifeline for survival.
So a ginger squall, Sephiroth if he started going to Hot Topic, and a plain Jane version of Yuna all stumble into this Capcom game. Stop me if you heard this one. Welcome back to Let's Play Chaos Legion. Got my friend the Flawed, which is useful to get at least 200 Thou experience for its enchant. First thing I'm going to do is use to get up here. Take that thing out. It can go after inorganic enemies like those cannons. Boom! Thanatos chip. Alright. As long as we have it equipped, it gives us a double jump, as you saw there. This will be very useful in a couple of these later areas when we're looking for things. I got guilt with me for taking anything else out that I dealt with. But these much stronger spider-esque enemies. There's an army here to go against these. Ooh, thank you. You know, again, mine's diminished because I have legions out. They kind of... I guess that's the way of handicapping things. All of them are dealt with. They're almost all dealt with. There we go. These things show up. I don't have my whatchamacallit to take them out quickly. But it's okay. I can largely ignore them and just go after this guy as quickly as possible before you take too much damage. As always, once they go out, you're gonna get healed. I've got my, I've got them up so strong that my last hit actually sets things on... Damn it. It sets things on fire. I'll be able to show that off later, I guess. These things don't want to let me take too long. Even if you've already killed the enemies, just make sure you grab that chip first before moving on. Because there ain't no return trips. Much stronger enemies of these, like dogs. They would have like a leaping attack. You might have seen them earlier in an earlier stage. Good to grind off them, but for LP purposes, I'm just gonna keep moving on. The Flawed are really good. It's these clawed enemies, not the clawed enemies, the spiked balls there. And they give out pretty good experience. Seem to work pretty well. Even against organic enemies, they stun them for a bit. They're actually pretty useful if you take the time out to level them up. Not as useful as some other ones, but that double jump. You can never doubt a good double jump there. I was able to show off that combo there. Just want to take enough cannons to be able to get to this safely. Yeah, as you can see, even the last hit of the... Even hurts inorganics, the last hit of my sword combo there. Down that goes. Defense up. Collect the spoils. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Only really need that if I'm grinding, like I said. Because you can go through this like start to finish almost and get like about half. Oh boy. It's a crossfire! Gotta move before I get caught up in it. Ooh. Just keep moving and just knock this down. Alright, I'm not going to do that because if I took that thing out, them dog enemies might come after me and be able to hit me. Because I put a little positioning in between. I'm positioned in front of this thing, they won't be able to roll into me, but I can sometimes hit them with my sword, yeah, so. This game rewards positioning like that, I guess. Smash this thing. Yeah, I don't want to do like the full combo to take out them cannons, otherwise them dogs will get in. So once that goes, that's all she wrote. dog enemies coming in from above as well. You're going to see them 2 dots behind me. Same strategy here. The safer way to do this would be to draw him out so those cannons and the cannon enemies and the shooters there don't hit you. See, they got me. One of them got me. Fuck! Well, come on. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Just keep moving, just keep moving. He's almost down. Alright. I'm gonna get that life back. There we go. Grab that defense up. I'm almost certain I'll need it. Alright, I got the flawed enemies. For these guys, your bosses for this area. These are the Danu. Now, the third type of enemies, the invisible ones. You yourself can't do shit to them. This is another reason I have the double jump to get these couple items of defense up. There should be one more. There, it's attack up. Here, I gotta... You yourself cannot hurt them. Only legions can, but you gotta be very careful with them because they can really hurt your legions. And I actually managed to have them one-shot my flawed trying to build them up. I think I started with like... I have 4. I started with 3 and they gave me a little bit and I was able to level up their attack really well. The main strategy is to get up here, find a sweet spot to stab them. Once I get lay the hits in, just stick and move. I like taking this thing out too. I'll be up here. Hang on, this will be so much easier if I do this to them. And now they're locked on, now they'll immediately go for them. You can see it wrecks them. But again, keep pulling them in and out, you don't want them getting hit. You see they got a little bit hit there. Fuck you! Take this out. Boom! Yeah, see, if you didn't see, didn't get a good look at that combo earlier. Target you. Ooh, max up, I'll take that. Okay, so he's targeted. Go! Hugging the wall a little bit on that one. Let's try that again. Down he goes. One more. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck. I said get the fuck out of here. It's personal now. Fuck you. I don't even know what I was going for. Fuck you. Target. Target. Get up here. Yeah, they can actually jump up there, so it's actually in your best interest to get like really, really high ground to deal with them. I should be done here. Yeah, as you can see. Playing a little recklessly just because I want this done, but they're down anyway, so I'll just... That's all she wrote, and if you were grinding earlier like I was, killing everything, you should end up with about 500,000 experience to take back with you and do with what you will. Because the stage is over once we move on and grab this little beauty at the end. The Power Crest.
Let us pray.
Brother.
If the Apocrypha of Izark is true, the 3 sacred glyphs are... the glyph of Ascension, already stolen from the ruins of Murdoa. The glyph of Destruction, which lies somewhere in Kuzka. And the glyph of Primal Sin, which should lie in Izark, the Forbidden City.
So, you're saying that we should head towards Kuzga the Grand Cave?
I guess that's the only way.
Why does he want to unbind the spirit?
You don't need to know that. It's between me and him.
More like we don't need to know that. It'll be revealed later. Sieg Warheit, the master of padding shit out. Anyway, we got the new Legion, the Hatred. We're going to be using this for the next level.
Misty Ravine. This region has been known as the land of fierce beasts. What awaits Zeke and Arcia beyond the mist is not a force of this world. They must nevertheless proceed to Kuzga, the Grand Cave, to protect the forbidden 3 sacred glyphs.
At least we know what Delacroix is after now. Misty fucking Ravine. This level's done me in a bunch, but it's great for leveling up your legions, especially these enemies already. They're worth 800 each death. If your legion kills them, they're 1600. But again, with the counterattack, they're ×4, so you get 3200 off each one. Don't bother with them. Brought in Flawed for the double jump. I got my new... And I got a Hatred for what I need to get here. You might see a couple of these walls, like over here, this wall here. You can only get through that if you have the Blasphemy, the bomb. There's one here. You're gonna see why I brought the other Legion instead. I keep getting that tackle by mistake. That's what I get with the that Strength Legion, the power. I don't want to show it off too much, just kind of want to go through. Getting caught up. Those birds are there if you need an HP. We mainly want to get to here. Oh, these red dog enemies, how I hate them. And that's why. I'm just gonna take them out first if I can. Again, just keep a lot of the birds on screen just in case. Take him out, take him out. Fuck. God damn it. Get the fuck down. Fill her up. Thank you. Alright. Once again, the double jump is very useful for grabbing these trinkets. Oh. Usually enemies spawn here. Did I somehow do something and cause them not to? There they are. Well, some of them. That's weird. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. There's supposed to be like enemies up there that shoot at you from afar, but on them ledges there where all the items were. I mean, that looked hella easy. Like that bullshit that I had earlier, it's fine. I'll take it, like I said. Yeah, these ones are a little more heavy to attack. Once he's dealt with. Yeah, a lot of enemies. Those enemies you saw back there, there's a second wave that I completely skipped. I go in there. I skipped it, but if you're going through this like the normal way without the double jump, you're going to have to go that way anyhow. Them claw enemies show up and they're endless. So, like I said, it's a great way to level up your legions. Which I, of course, did. Alright, next area. These much stronger enemies. And there's the shooter enemies. You'll be able to see them a little bit later. Just keep moving along. Past these two enemies. The double jump. Get up here, get this medium experience gem. And since nothing here is going to oppose me, I'm just going to hack away at this thing. Cut out. Another attack up we get. This thing lowers. Climb over here. These enemies are kind of slow, these little large bladed enemies. Before we go, we want to go this way first. Can I have a look at the map here? If you need to. Ow! Fucker. Ignore that, just grab that life max up. You can see over there another Thanatos chip. We'll be getting that shortly. The fuck down. Get some life back, shall I? Fuck. Oh. Don't start what you can't finish! Oh, you want some too? You missed, fucker! Don't start none, won't be none. And as soon as we get here, this thing traps us. And we can't go back the way we came to get that life up later. That, generator I told you to ignore, I think that's for the shooter enemies. So I'll keep coming out to get rid of them, but it takes a lot to get to, so it's just easier to grab the item and move on. We do have to deal with these. As you can see, they're easy enough, but, actually here I can show them off. The Power Legion. Oh, come on, get him, get him. Where's that one attack I want to say? Get him. They're good against these organic enemies. They're kind of slow, though. But, true to their name, they're powerful. Almost everything they do knocks them into the air. They're like the Thanatos Legion we had earlier. So, anything that can knock an enemy prone is fine by me. What if I targeted one? I hit the triangle button. There we go. Stomp them in the nuts. 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 I love the Power Legion. It's so bad. I got 2 out of that. Oh no, these things are back. The other reason why I brought the Flawed Legion. There's another one on the other side. Ow, shit. Well, that was poorly timed. I can still can't do damage to them, but I can't hit them to get soul back. Ah, fuck. Oh, shit. What? Come on. He's right there. He's not hard to hit. They are if they move around a bunch. Thankfully, these enemies are kind of slow. Oh, pull that back. Just in case they got hit by the aftermath. Stop moving! There. How about that? That worked not as well. Okay. Yeah, they're not too great at the big moving targets or whatever. They do kind of... Again, they're mostly there for the double jump and to take out these legions as best they can. Nor these enemies. Do get up here for an XP gem. And on the other side as well. Hug the wall here for this next wall to jump up to. Break out your Power Legion. Make sure you lock on to this thing first, otherwise this won't work. And hit the triangle button to have them smash through that. Once the game actually stops making it an invisible wall and lets me through. Ba-ba! Okay. The only reason I brought those is for that. We're moving on. There'll be one last thing on our hit list here. This one will be easy enough to take care of because the rest of these enemies are slow. The only real challenge is the me hitting that by accident, and the bird enemies, but they drop HP anyway, so... This is going to take a while. I'm just going to cut out after I'm dealt with these. Some of those enemies got a little too close there. I'm still able to hit me, them bladed enemies. Again, that same strategy usually applies. I tried to position myself in front of that thing so they wouldn't, but... Sometimes that wide swing, it does kind of carry you over, so... Respect your own positioning. Respect all positioning. Respect positioning's positioning. Now we gotta fight a giant part thing, I guess. I don't know. Ugh. Easy way to kill this boss is with the malice, because you can shoot this thing from far away. We only get kind of a small window of opportunity to hit this thing up close. Because I wanted the Thanatos gem right away. Anyway, you want to keep moving so these don't hit you. Once it rears back, it's going to do that. Double jump usually gets you out of the way of that easily enough. Just hack away at this thing. Oh boy. I'll deal with some of you while I'm... Again, just keep your eye on this thing. As it starts to rear back, you know it's going to do the thing. If you're constantly moving, these things will not hit you. This is kind of the longer strategy here. Again, it was... can actually do actual damage to this thing. We gotta get past that little shell there. It's really the only strategy I can give. Just constantly move around these guys so you don't get hit. Standing still fucks you up in this. Either way, this boss is not very difficult at all. It's just gonna take a while with my setup because I don't have anything distance as it goes away. I don't have bombs to throw at him or the arrow enemies to just gun him down. You always want to make sure, always keep the camera on him, kind of just keep moving around. So the census is gonna take a while. I guess I can ask you guys, how was your Christmas? As far as game goes for that day, I got my hands on Guilty Gear Xrd, or Zard as they call it. I forget what it is. Title screen says Guilty Gear Zard. I guess that's what it is. That was Xrd. I like that game a lot. A lot better than the new BlazBlue even, because they didn't forget the metal. Chrono Phantasma, you forgot the metal, and that's... Their songs are a little too, like, a little too... You went soft on me. You went soft. I mean, seriously, I could listen to Slater's new theme for fucking days. Jack-a-Dandy. But yeah, I also got, the both Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I had them for the PS2, but not for the PS3. I just got them. Which is probably going to... Seeing as how my year 2 of my Let's Play is coming up, I'm probably going to do that later. I wanted to do the DC one, but I'm like, ah. That one's got some... That's got weird auto-saving kind of features, and it's only like 2 people or whatever, and I'd be like constantly in and out. And I'd be playing the whole time thinking like, oh, where's Marvel Ultimate Alliance? I think I want to play that instead. So sorry, DC fans, you're expecting that game. Oh boy. Ooh. Can start to see this thing starting to break up a bit. Well, no, we finished it off. Once you see all 3 yellow parts, then this thing becomes easier to hit. But anyway, the first Marvel game, the PS2 and PS3 versions are not completely different. It's the same game. The PS3 just adds a few extra features. But I've never played the PS2 version of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 before. And now all 3 opened up, and now I can actually did some significant damage. This thing does have a new attack once, so I've broken the shield, him down. Once he gets close, he's going to start shooting lasers, but I could just brute force this boss at this point. See, I've not taken a single hit yet. Here he goes. I know he's going to do that, so I'm going to get close. Jump in the air and hack away at his 3 eyes. Here he goes. Get back up. Dust yourself off. Just like the late Aaliyah said, first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. Didn't think I'd reference that. You never know with this channel. Since most of my shit is commentary on the fly, even I'm not sure. Alright, do your thing again so I can finish you off. Can I get him before the laser goes off? Yeah! Alright. Anyway, I thought that's the end for you, you big heart brain, whatever the fuck that thing's supposed to be. I guess I got a shell. I guess it's supposed to be like a clam or something, or a weird oyster. Oh, this new thing looks like a Thanatos chip. A spiritual gem. Available from the item mission. Opens up Legion sealed power. I'll explain that in due time. Right now, in fact, because I thought there might have been a cutscene that interrupted me there. Didn't do too well with the special monsters just because I flew through the stage so quickly. Everything else you can see just like... Got my A average still. Still doing pretty good. Small XP gem for my troubles. I think the item drops are random because last time I think I got like a health up or something. I don't know what the thing is. I assume if you do better with ranks, the better items you get. And I can show off in a right away. The spiritual gem. I'm going to drop it on Guilt because that's the first one I got. You'll get one for every single Legion you can use. Show him off here now. He's no longer maxed out in Force Assist and Enchant. Or Attack and Defense. He gets one more pip to everything, actually. These are really good to get, these things called Spirit Transfers, and each Legion has one. And if you manage to get it, as you can see here, those things we get while we have it equipped. If we get the... As you can see, we won't need to equip it in order to use them, so... This will be very helpful later on once I'm getting other things. I'm going to be putting it on... the Legions where if you need like double jump, you don't need to take Flawed with you anymore to do that. So, very helpful. And that will do for this episode of Chaos Legion. Next time, Kuzka the Grand Cave. Kuzka!